He ghosted me, guys. Guys, I am so freaking soaked. I just did, guys, it's raining like hell. Like, I pulled up to a Love's truck stop, and the minute I was about to back up, the rain started to like it started raining like hell. And the poor guy, he got out of the truck to help me back up, right? Because he saw me struggling because I couldn't see. It's like all my mirrors were foggy and wet at the same time. My windows started to fog off. Like, this came out of nowhere. Like, it doesn't look bad when I'm recording it, but it is bad. It is bad, okay? And I feel like it was worse while I was doing my maneuver. So I had to give him my coat, my raincoat, because the poor guy he didn't have to, you know. I feel bad for him. I really do, because there's a bunch of truckers. Nobody helped me. He was the only one that got out. I mean, I wouldn't help somebody in the rain either. So I'm not mad at them. But he took his time to get out, and he told me, "Don't worry, I'm gonna take a shower later." Blah, 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 blah. Whew. But yeah, it was kind of tough to park here. But yeah, I had a great day. The reason why I wanted to make a video was because I wanted to talk about why I decided to become a trucker. So I don't know if I should go take a shower first and then do my hair and then come back on here because I look like I'm crazy, or if I should just record it right then and there and finish with that. I do have paperwork to do and scan my documents and send them to my company so I could get paid. And also I gotta clean my cab because my bed is done and everything. I only have my towel on my bed, but here is a mess and I need to clean it up. Let me try to figure this out and then I'll come back, okay? All right. Woo! Jesus, it is wet here. Oh my gosh, I don't even have any napkins, y'all. What? I don't know where I put the napkin at. Yeah, no. I don't know where I put that in. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Hold on, y'all. I gotta finish this. So I'm back. I decided to not take a shower, not clean, not do any paperwork, but just take some bullet points so I could tell you guys why I decided to truck. Excuse me for being the way I am right now. I've been working hard since this morning, okay, y'all? And give me a break. Don't judge. Be kind. Okay? So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk. Okay. So my notebook is here. I have a little bullet points. I got these right here. It's not too long. It's just simple. What I have to say is really simple. And I'm sure that if you've been watching me since, I don't want to say the beginning, but if you've been watching me throughout my trucking journey, going to school and doing this and that and the third, you already know why I'm doing this, okay? I think I mentioned them, but I did not go in depth in the topic. So this is why I decided to truck. First of all, as you guys know, I tried all of it. I tried Shopify, I tried other e-commerce platforms, I tried, what else I tried? I had my own store, and I was also selling sex toys, okay? And my store's name was Think Naughty Store, and I was trying to put it out for Valentine's Day, and it just didn't work out. AdSense, to monetize a store that you created, if you don't have organic content, it's gonna get really expensive. And if you don't have money, the way they tell you, oh, can make money online, it's easy, you don't need no money to start. It's not true. Even if you're doing drop shipping, it's not true. You still need to advertise the store. And if you don't already have, you know, people following you to know what you're doing, and people that could tell you, oh wow, he's good, it's good. I tried to do this maneuver and I gave up. Yeah, guys, I like to see truckers do things that I can't do, okay? I am eventually gonna get there. But yeah, it doesn't work to be online and trying to make that quick money. And it's just not true. You need money to start, okay? Because if you don't have organic content already out and people following you and people knowing what you're doing, you're gonna have to spend a lot of money, and $100 is not gonna cut it, okay? So I tried that. I also tried Airbnb. I took a loan for 10 grand, you guys. I took a loan for 10 grand so I could learn how to do Airbnb. And if you know Brian Page, I might insert a picture of him. Brian Page is a guy that started Airbnb about 8 years ago, I want to say. I'm not too sure, but by the time I knew about him, he was already doing Airbnb for 6 to 7 years. So, and he also shipped me his book, Airbnb, how to build wealth with Airbnb, or something like that. I had somebody call me to explain about the course and all of that. I tried it for 3 months, and I called so many people to try to get a lease so I could sublease it to somebody else on Airbnb. And it's just, I had the brain, I had took the course, but I needed somebody with money so I could invest in the property, clean it, furnish it, and, you know, pay the first and last month of rent, and also security deposit. Now, I didn't have this money. I had the brain, I had the knowledge, so finding somebody that could invest with me was hard. And when I did find him, he disappeared. Like, we tried for at least a month doing consistent work, trying to get something, because it's hard to find somebody that's gonna just give you his apartment or his property to do Airbnb, like make more money. If the person wanted to make money themselves with Airbnb, they would do that, okay? So yeah, a lot of no's, but I did know that the more no's I got, I was eventually gonna be closer to a yes, you know. But it did not work out. He ghosted me, guys. Like, I sat down with him, explained the plan, this is what we're gonna do. He already agreed with me. We had opened an LLC, we had opened bank accounts, we had opened our little, you know, it's like a little business that we were trying to put together. But this guy ghosted me. I feel like he went ahead and did it by himself, okay? Because sharing the profit with me would be like, ugh, like she just taught me how to do that, so I'm just gonna do it since I have the money. Well, I don't know if he did that, but that's how I feel. I feel like that's what he did, okay? I'm assuming, and let me assume, because that was mean. That was mean. He ghosted me for like 3 months, you guys. And when he came back, he texted me. I mean, I had been calling him for months, texting him, like people that we know in common. I tried to reaching out to them, but they didn't know where he was. I don't know, but he ghosted me, guys. That's all I have to say about it, and it did not work out. And then after Airbnb, I think I tried e-commerce again, and this time I was trying to sell. What was I trying to sell? I don't know. I was product researching. I also looked into Amazon FBA, but you need money, so start all of these. And at the time, I was in college, okay? I was going to college, going for business administration, and I did not have any money. And the money that my parents were giving me they were just sufficient to pay the bills, okay? I did not have any leftovers and stuff like that. Before that, I went to college. I had money. I was working, and all that money I put it in a car because I was tired of taking the bus. I was tired of running in the rain after the bus. I was tired of just not being able to get to work in 19 minutes, and I had to wake up 3 hours before time so I could not miss the bus, or if anything happened, I could just get to work on time. So like all that money that I had before going to college, I dumped it on a car. I bought my first car by myself with 3 grand. I purchased a Toyota Camry 02. If I have pictures, I'll insert it, but if I don't, I think I deleted those pictures anyways because I have a new car now. Yeah, and I spent all my money to try to be a little bit more comfortable than what I was, okay? And then yeah, I was in college. I did 2 semesters, and then I realized that dang, like college is really not one. Especially when I was hanging out with people, my classmates were a little bit younger than me, and they were definitely not in the same mind space as me. Like they were talking about smoking weed, drinking, going to the party that's gonna be held down the street in the dorms, and they were talking about sex, they were talking about having fun, which is fine, okay? I'm not judging you guys, just have fun. But that's not what I want to do, and that's not what I wanted to do. I just could not find somebody to relate to, and all I was thinking about was money, how to make more money, how to be successful, how to be independent, how to be wealthy, how to be part of the 1%. You know, that's all I was thinking about, and I just could not relate to these people, okay? And also, I could not find a teacher that would teach me how to make money, and none of these teachers that would teach me business. And also, all the courses that I was taking in college that they had me take, I had already taken them in high school, so I don't need these. I already know half of this stuff. How do you think I was having A's? Like, I know this information already. You have me take world politics. I've been studying world politics since I was in middle school. I don't need this. Also, what else? Algebra 2, like what? How is A squared plus B squared? He's gonna help me. Tell me, it's gonna help me think. I can think with other things that matters in real life. Like teach me how to do my taxes. Teach me how to deduct an expense so I could pay less taxes. Teach me these things, or teach me how to sign a check. Teach me these things. Like I'm like these stuff. They should be taught in school, and you go out there and you don't even know how to do certain stuff that are like you're just gonna be thrown out there after you graduate, and you have to figure out life by yourself, essentially. So yeah, college was just not for me. And also the pressure from the parents. I had been disrespected. I feel like I had been disrespected by my parents, at least one of them. And for them to ask me for a report card. Now, I have no problem showing my parents my report card because they are paying for my school. But for you to think that I would cheat you and show you fake grades, it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, yeah, guys, like I'm in college and they're asking me for report cards and they're telling me, where's your name? I don't see your name on it. Like, is that really your grades? I'm a very honest person, and they literally raised me to be an honest person. Like, I was a good kid in school, in high school. I was an applied student. I was a good student. I always worked. If I needed help, I was getting help by a tutor. I was a good student, and I never cheated you with my grades. What makes you think that now that I'm in college, I'm gonna cheat you with my grades? And it makes no sense. I'm an adult. I'm a young adult. I would not cheat you with my grades. Like, if I own up to my mistakes. If I don't pass this class, I'm gonna tell you I didn't pass this class. But that's not even me. Long story, guys. Just let's get out of it. But college was not for me, just because I felt disrespected. I feel like they were still treating me like a 16-year-old. I would go out, and I don't have many friends. They know everybody that I'm hanging out with. Okay, the friends that I was hanging out with, I already knew her from Haiti. So if I'm out and it's 8:30, it's about to be 9, why are you calling my phone to tell me it's time for me to get home and you're all the way in Haiti? Huh? It makes no sense to me. So it's like I needed to get my freedom. Okay, I needed to get my freedom. So college was not it. And then after trying all these things to make money, I also tried Turo to make money, you guys. I was about to get a car and put it on Turo, and that did not work out either. So it's like, I don't have money, you don't have money, but we're trying to do that. We're trying to scrap all the little pennies that we have to try to do something that could bring more income, but we don't have income to start the project. So I was like, yeah, we need money. We need money to start anything that we need to start. So I figured out that trucking would be a great way to start. Not only that, it doesn't take too long to learn how to drive a truck. You can go to school within a month, in 3 months. I don't know how long people go to school for, but I went to school for 3 months. And you can learn how to drive a truck. You get a certificate, you get your diploma that you graduated from trucking school. You're a certified commercial legal driver. Okay, so I got my diploma, but they don't consider that a diploma, I guess, because my parents are immigrants, Caribbean people. But yeah, I got that, and then getting employed wasn't hard. I just had to sacrifice what I needed to sacrifice. As you know, guys, I moved from Florida to Georgia just to get employed, because Florida doesn't have any opportunities for new truckers. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, trucking was the way to go. I knew that at 21 years old I would get employed by a company, so that's what I did. I went, got my CDL, and got employed. What do you think a 21-year-old that doesn't have any kids, no big bills, just my car insurance, my car payment, my phone bill, internet, and maintenance? That's not a lot compared to people that have kids, a house, and people to take care of. That's not a lot. And when I get all that money, I can invest it, dump it in real estate, cryptocurrency, however you want to invest it. I think that's a right way to go if I want to build wealth. Okay, this truck is about to turn off. Yeah, so that's why I decided to truck. And also, one of the perks that come with trucking is that you're always traveling, you're always moving, and you don't need a home per se. You don't need a home. Your truck is your home. Yeah, you're getting paid to travel, and you're getting paid to live in the truck for free. At least for me, since I don't have a home, I don't have a house that I'm paying and a rent that I'm paying, so I get paid to live here, and I really love it here. Oh, the guy that was helping me is coming towards me. Let me see what he needs. Oh, is it just okay? No, he's not talking to me. So yeah, I really love trucking, and it's like I've seen so many things since I started. I've been all over the East Coast, besides Maine, Vermont, and these parts, but I've seen the East Coast, and it's beautiful, you guys. There's ugly parts too, don't get me wrong, but the scenery is cute and it's magical. I've seen sunsets over rivers and in the mountains, and then I was driving next to the mountain and looking down. The sunset was pink. It was so pretty. And today I was driving in Pennsylvania, and I was passing through a valley, and there was some water. It was pretty, and I was like, if I was not driving, I would just park my car if I was driving my car, and then go down there and sit down and enjoy the peace. Like, it's so pretty, guys. And then also, you can, whatever state or city that you stop, you can just take a break and go enjoy the city for like 2 hours. You go, you enjoy the city, you Google what's around there to do, you just enjoy the city. Like, it's legit. Yeah. And also, what I would add is that as a woman, young lady on the road driving, whenever something is hard, I don't want to say that, but let me say that I like the way people kind of rush to help me. I don't know, because I feel like if I was a guy doing this, people would not rush to help me. And let's say I'm putting my landing gear down. The landing gear is the foot of the trailer, if you guys don't know, the feet of the trailer. So sometimes it's rusted, hard to put down or up, and it's just kind of, you need it straight to do that. What is he gonna do? I'm curious, because that's what I was trying to do. Sorry guys, I'm just looking at truckers trying to park. I guess I could get down and trying to help them, but you guys are a priority. Okay, so yeah, it's the way people are rushing to help me. I like that. I can't stay right there and make my eyes dry and trying to tell you guys that, oh, I don't like people. I don't want people to help me. I like it when people help me, especially when it's hard. It makes my job way easier when people are rushing to help me. And if I was a guy, nobody would help, and that's sad, unless they kind of ask. But I don't need to ask for help for people, guys, to try and help me. But even females, they see other females struggling, they like, girl, you need some help. How long have you been driving for? And you build a relationship with the truckers out there. I think that's cool. And that's the perk of being a female driver. I like that. Okay, so I like my job so far. I'm tired sometimes. Like I'm sleepy, but it's not like I can't take a break and sleep. And also the boredom. Oh my god, you just need somebody to talk on the phone with, or watch a podcast, or listen to music, or something like that. But besides that, everything's good. Or also, your diet is important. I haven't been taking care of my diet much lately, so yeah, I need to tune into that. But I was cooking the other day. It was fun. I cooked in my semi truck for the first time. Oh, also guys, I haven't forgotten. I know some of you guys want to see my truck, so I'm gonna do a truck tour, but it has to be clean first because it is a mess. And if you don't believe me, I can show you, but I'm not gonna embarrass myself like that. Okay, so yeah. All right guys, that's all I wanted to talk about. Feel free, I'm gonna put a post on my community, on my YouTube community thingy, and I'm gonna ask you guys to ask me questions that you want to know about myself. A lot of people are asking me questions. They are asking me questions about myself, and I do want you guys to know me. I want you to know who I am, what I like, what I do. And yeah, I'm gonna put it, and feel free to ask any questions about trucking, myself, what I like, what I don't like, my pet peeves, what I like to eat, whatever guys. Just ask me questions and I'll be glad to answer. And also, I do have a lot of questions in my comments. I try to answer them and like my comments to the best of my abilities. However, I can't just answer everybody because sometimes I get overwhelmed. Okay, and also on Instagram, sometimes I get overwhelmed. So I'll just make a video and answer all of your questions. Okay, but feel free to reach out. My Instagram is in my bio. Reach out, guys. I like to talk to y'all. Okay, I like answering your comments and, you know, making sure you guys know who I am. I'm trying to build a community. I'm trying to be friends with y'all. Okay, see you guys in my next video. Toodaloo.